Ladies and gentlemen, do sit down please, that we can proceed apart from the groom's personnel and the bride's personnel. They can remain standing if they so wish, but let us sit that we can get this proceeding on the way. Do forget my back. Why do you get You have a strong bodyguard here, man. I better get it right, otherwise I'm in indeed serious problem. You have a pretty lady by your side, sir. Rather delightful. Before I proceed, Amy, when I was speaking to this wonderful, handsome chap of yours, I said to him that before I commence the proceedings, I would like to read something to you. I call it keeping the honey in the honeymoon. And there are 10 points. And keeping the honey in the honeymoon starts off with point number 1. You have to be ready to be fully committed to each other. Yes? Do not compare your spouse to previous friendships or relationships that you may have had. You are uniquely who you are. Eliminate the I and consider the we and us from now on. It's not I or mine, it's ours. Dare I say, there are no children here. Dare I say it, be creative in bed. I thought they might laugh about that one, and I did tell you. Yes. Well, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Or your mother. I'm not going to go there. Only to say, and I did say to Manley that my wife that I've known from the age of 5, you know, and I'm 64, and we're still stuck together, and it's a good stick. It's a good stick. So be creative in bed. Ensure that you budget wisely and together. Always budget wisely, and I know as an Aryan he would. Never stop the courting. Often when persons get married, all the things that they used to do before they get married, they don't do anymore. I think you want to have fun. If you're having fun by the beach, continue to have fun by the beach. If you're going running together, go running together. Of course, keep private matters private between you two. The parents, you know, keep out of it, please. Keep out of it. Communication must be 2 ways. You know, not taking the higher ground, it must be 2 ways. Spend quality time together at all times. Have fun together. And above all, I make no apologies for saying this one. Stay faithful to each other. Stay faithful. So this is keeping the honey in the honeymoon now. So they tell me, and it's true. And so we commence. On behalf of the resort, we are here to celebrate the coming together of 2 separate lives. That is Manley and Amy in matrimony. The essence of this commitment is the taking each other in his or her eternity. It is a decision which is not to be entered into lightly, but rather undertaken with great consideration and respect for each other. A good marriage must be created, having a mutual sense of values, patience, understanding, and above all, a sense of humor. If you don't have humor in your marriage, do it fair. Have fun, laugh a lot. It is also having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is ushering into your lives an atmosphere of growth in love. And I want to share this with you, the words taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, which talks about what love is all about. And I want to share it with you today. It talks about love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. Is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way, is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongs, but rejoice always in the right. Love bears all things, believes believe all things, hope for all things, endures all things. Love never faileth. So faith, hope, love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is about what? Love. And I just want you to be mindful of this. And of course, Manley, this is the only time that you will have man goes first. They tell me that women goes first. I don't buy it myself, not in the year 2013. I don't buy it, but notwithstanding, this is the time that you are going to go first. And after each statement that I make to you, sir, you will respond to me in the affirmative. If you so wish, and if you don't wish, you can run off. But I know you wouldn't do that. Amy saying no. That is very good. I like it. I like it. That's fantastic. That is very good. And so, after each statement, you will respond, I do, with the affirmative. Do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to each other in marriage? Do you promise to love, honor, and respect each other for the rest of your lives? Or do you promise to cherish each other as long as you both shall live? That is very nice, you answering the affirmative. However, after repeating after me, if you don't repeat this correctly, I have to run. And I don't want to run. Honestly, Manley, I don't want to run. So, repeat after me. I, Manley, do solemnly declare that there is no legal impediment to this marriage. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you had said yes, I would have had to run. And I don't swim very well. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And of course, Amy, your turn. Do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to each other in marriage? Do you promise to love, honor, and respect each other for the rest of your lives? Do you promise to cherish each other as long as you shall live? Fantastic. You have a very good face. I hope it doesn't come across as it's really delightful to see. I'm just passing that.
Very nice.
And so, Amy, please repeat after me. I, Amy, do solemnly declare that there is no legal impediment to this marriage. Thank you. And of course, your turn again, Manley, and of course you have to look at her as you repeat these words. Of course, she has pretty eyes, so you can you see and observe. But hold tight. I like that. I like that. And so as you look at her, Manley, I want you to repeat after me. I, Manley, take you, Amy, to be my lawful wedded wife. I promise to love, comfort, honor, and keep you for better or for worse, forsaking all others, as long as we both shall live. Would you like me to repeat that last statement? Because we didn't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we want you to be clear as to what you are saying. Forsaking all others, as long as we both shall live. Don't worry, don't worry. You'll do all right. You have another 60 years to do it right. Of course, Amy, repeat after me, please. I, Amy, take you, Manley, to be my lawful wedded husband, to live together in matrimony from this day forward. I promise to love, comfort, honor, and keep you for better or for worse, forsaking all others, as long as we both shall live. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Of course, there is a gentleman that I hope he hasn't got any holes in his pocket because he hasn't given me the ring. Can I have the ring? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please sit there. Amy, I did ask Manley as to whether you would like me to pray on the ring and talk to God. I like talking to God. And he thought that you would appreciate this. And therefore, before I say what I have to say, I want to talk to God on your behalf. And I want to say this to God. Dear God, in humble supplication, we pause to say thanks and for a blessing on the rings to be exchanged by this couple. Let it represent bonds of never-ending love and devoted friendships. That's the key, devoted friendships. Father, as these rings represent a perfect circle, let their lives be the same. Sanctify and unify them as one. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Sir, would you kindly take your lady's ring and have it poised, ready to place on the appropriate finger? Thank you. I want to say this, please be reminded that this ring is a symbol, a symbolic covenant relationship. They are to be given in love. And so, I want you to repeat after me very quickly before the ring hits us. I, Manley, give you, Amy, this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and faithfulness. May it be a reminder of the commitment I have made here today. It's the greatest of all. Thank you so much. Amy, could you kindly take his ring, please? And have it poised, ready to place. You see, I did tell you we were going to be movers prop. Yep. Okay. Repeat after me. I, Amy, give you now this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and faithfulness. Of the commitment I have made here today. Fantastic. Please hang on his fingers. Thank you so very much. Amen. When I was speaking to Manley, I asked him, are you romantic? And he told what? I told him, I love her and I'd like to make it with you. So I'm going to read his love code for you. And I want to say this like I've said, because I don't want to be hit. He's bigger than me. And I might come to that time I forgot to sort it out. I think that so at the end of the day, right here. Fantastic. Look at my back. You'll have many things to remember in 40 years' time when showers of blessings take you. Thank you. We hope it's This is good. This is bodyguard, are you ready? All right, ready. Would you take a bullet from the president? Makes no harsh demands. It neither rules nor binds. And true love holds with gentle hands the heart that it entwines. Isn't that a nice? That is a kiss photographer. That is a kiss, is it? That nice person. Yes, very nice. Fantastic. And if you've missed it, they're not going to do it again now. And so, the first part of the ceremony, for as much as Manley and Amy have made their vows of marriage with the giving and receiving of rings, and by the joining of their hands, by the authority vested in me as a marriage officer in the state of St. Lucia, I now pronounce Manley and Amy to be husband and wife.
Yeah.
There are some other protocols that we have followed, and the ladies are going to come and put in the protocols for me, because you cannot even have his name yet until I sign the document. So therefore, as soon as the ladies do whatever, then we will take it from there. May I have my books, please? You are so kind. Thank you. Could you kindly hold this one for me? Thank you. I will turn around now, and they can sit to make it easy for them. The rain has stopped a little bit. At least you have a nice backdrop for your friends. Because he is consort, a nice old English word. He has to go first. So as consort, Mr. Consort, don't say Mr. Consort. Always keep your finger on my papers. You will sign here, you sign here, and you will sign there. And then Amy, you will sign your current name, not his yet, under his name, and then we proceed afterwards. There you are, sir. Just always keep your fingers on it, so you don't want to put your signature underneath. Yes, underneath. Yes, there. May I kindly have the witnesses, please?
Oh, sorry. Should have told me back up, babe. Huh?
It's not my best signature. I'm not auditioning a little bit.
Are you nervous?
I know, sir.
You look great with those, Ralph.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to steal.
She said, please do. Yes, obviously I must, and I will, and I'm very happy to do so. book, please? May I have?
Oh, it's not there.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. No, I want you to write your. Are you going to read this?
Yeah.
I thought you have to write your name on here so I can record it. Yes, I'll hold it for you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Amy, again, when I spoke to Manley in the consulting room, I asked him whether I should say a short prayer on your wedding, and he thought that it would be most appropriate. And therefore I want to talk to God on your behalf, that God can direct your marriage life. And therefore I want to say in the hearing of these people witnessing, the Lord bless you and keep you both. The Lord make his face to shine upon you both and be gracious unto you both. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you both and give you peace in your married life, now and forevermore. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Tate.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Blessing. I should actually give you blessing.